What is up, everyone? It's been a while. Hi. It's been a while since I made a video, so gotta start back to getting into that. So many different things going on lately. Moving my youngest, homeschooling her, still trying to deal with my oldest being in normal high school. Um, vacation coming around, husband deployment, not deploying, husband being sick, me being sick, and now this coronavirus thing that has everybody locked in their houses here on Fort Bliss. We're currently in lockdown in Fort Bliss, where you can't really leave your houses and go anywhere. Just kind of stuck in your houses, which is cool with me. I like being at home. There's Luna. I think you can see her. But yeah, everybody's kind of in their own houses in the backyard. Fort Bliss kind of has a what they call a stay home order, where no one's allowed to be in your home if they're not on your lease for your house. There's been a lot of different things going on lately around here. I'll try to catch you guys up in a portion of this. I was outside talking to you guys, but it's kind of hot as the devil buttholes out here. It is April 9th, 2020. Yeah, so anyway, I will continue to update you guys on what's been going on with me and my family lately. I guess I'll be back a little bit later to do some more updating, okay? Later. All right, what is up, everyone? Hold on. I'm just gonna get this TV to stop being so loud. Hold on a minute. Volume. Okay, so, anywho, get my friend off the screen. What is up, everybody? It has definitely been a while since I have been on. There's been a lot of different things going on, man. The world's going crazy. Everybody's going crazy. And I'm just trying to hang on the best that I can around here. Y'all, excuse my nails. Dying here. I had to cut them down. I'm going to try to take these off. We're going through this pandemic with this coronavirus right now. And can't nobody go nowhere. That includes my nails and my eyebrows and stuff. But I'm not complaining. I'm healthy. I'm still alive, still kicking it. So my family's great. Everybody's good. So we're good right now here. But anywho, there's been like a lot of different things that have been going on. I'm not sure what is this. I guess I'm breaking out. Anyway, so a lot of different things going on around here. I haven't been around lately. Trying to deal with life, military life, family life. So many different things happening, and I've been just not really around for the videoing. See if I can catch you guys up on what's been going on with us, and then get back to my normal videoing like I was doing before. So let's see what's been happening with me since I've been on last. First of all, my videos, a lot of them got erased. Something happened to my phone one night. I woke up and my phone was updating in the middle of the night when I woke up. So it had done it before. So I was like, yeah, okay, whatever, updating. I went back to sleep. Woke up the next morning. My phone had done a freaking factory reset. Everything was gone. Everything was gone. Videos, all my pictures of my family and stuff, everything was just gone. So, yeah. And now I gotta wait for my husband to get my intro and stuff back, because he's the one that does my intros and stuff. Because anyone that's seen my past videos, they know that the music and stuff that's on my videos are my husband actually makes the music for my videos and stuff. So yeah. But anyway, besides that, just been living life, trying to go through life. Had a great, holidays with my family. I tried to spend in with them as much time as I could, because my husband was actually supposed to deploy with his unit overseas. And then my husband had gotten hurt, so he didn't end up deploying with his team. He ended up being put on the rear D and then moving to a different unit, which is cool. It is what it is. Life is life. He's healthy, so we're good. So he ended up being here for Christmas and stuff. So I tried to spend as much time as I could with my family, my kids, and my husband during the holidays. Then New Year's rolled around. Everything was pretty fabulous. Everything was great. Then all of a sudden, this talk of this. My youngest daughter I just got so tired of the school system here in El Paso. You guys have seen in my past videos, I'm just over El Paso schools. So I actually had met up with some pretty cool moms, some pretty cool black moms at homeschool, which apparently is pretty rare, black homeschooling moms. But I met up with some pretty awesome black women from the Black Military Wives of Fort Bliss group and a couple other just groups of like women of color here in El Paso. And I had been wanting to homeschool, so they had talked to me about the situation, talked me through it, and I removed my oldest daughter from the schools here in El Paso, and I started homeschooling her. We've been doing that since probably like January. We've been homeschooling. It's been going pretty awesome. I met another lady I'm pretty close to. Her name is Alicia Renee, and her daughter and my youngest are the same age, and they like totally clicked and became best friends. So a lot of their PE time, outdoors time, was done together with both of them. They love to play together, so it's pretty easy for any of their PE times they have together. We just kind of meet up at the park, and they would go out and play. They had a sleepover. They enjoyed going to each other's houses and playing and stuff. Yeah, so she transitioned pretty well to the homeschooling thing. After that, this whole epidemic came about. It seemed like it came out of nowhere, but I know it really did not come out of nowhere because I remember seeing the news a few times about it from China and stuff. And it got here, and it kind of started hitting the West Coast pretty bad. We're kind of like in I don't know why they would call us like the Midwest or whatever, because we're like not really. Um, I'm sorry, my mom texted me and she totally threw me off from what I was saying to y'all just then. I was trying to read her text message, on the low. But anyway, the coronavirus kind of came around. And then as soon as this coronavirus came around, my mom got like sick and she was diagnosed with thyroid cancer. And then I got sick and I was diagnosed with hypertension and high blood pressure stuff going on. There's a lot of stuff that was happening with us, with me, with my family. I'm trying to deal with my mom. And then it sucks because the military has it where they don't want us to travel no more than 250 miles away because of the issues going on. And anyone that has watched me from my videos from the beginning until now, they know I'm from the East Coast and we're currently out west on the border of Texas, El Paso, Texas, New Mexico type of area right now. So pretty far west, probably over 2,000 plus miles from the East Coast. So yeah, it's more than 250 miles. Blah. So I was trying to deal with my mom having just been diagnosed with cancer, and then my mom ended up having surgery twice. Because the first time they had surgery, they were just gonna take like part of her thyroid out because she was having thyroid issues, and so she went to the doctor. Went to have surgery, and they took half her thyroid out, and everything was going to be okay or whatever. It was great. So in the meantime, I started getting really sick, so I had to go to the doctor. They found out I was having like hypertension, having high blood pressure issues, so they ended up putting me on medication. This is all at the same time my mom was sick or whatever. So I'm going back and forth to the doctor, and I had this one doctor. I had her since we had PCS here. She was my PCM since we got here. I always felt very iffy about her. She's a soldier, and from the Mendoza clinic, and she was always, it's almost like she was always blowing me off. Like I would go in the office, and she would be in there literally no more than like 5 minutes with me, or that. It's like breathe in the front, breathe in the back. Okay, all right, great. Let me give you this. Like she talked so fast, I never knew what she was even saying to me. So I'd be like, wait, can you slow down and explain it to me? And everything was rushed. And if I say something to her that I'm worried about that's going on with me, she'd be like, oh, okay, we'll talk about it next time you come. Like, no, I'm having issues now. So then when I started having issues, I started getting concerned about blood pressure because I needed dental work done, which I still needed done. The little epidemic has kind of shut all that stuff down, but I needed dental work done. So with the dental work I needed done, I went to the dentist and they kept saying your blood pressure is a little irregular, whatever. So it kind of made me a little concerned because my family is prone to high blood pressure, which would actually lead to them having stroke and aneurysms. So it freaks me out because I've had multiple extremely close family members, aunts, uncles, grandparents and stuff that have died from it. And so as soon as I found that out, I started going to my doctor. I went back and forth to my doctor She would like really kind of ignore me, blow me off, like hurry up, rush me through, throw some medication at me, and be like, okay, we'll go try this and come back another time. And she gave my last straw with her. I went to the doctor and I was talking to her about the blood pressure. She gave me this medication to try. This medication was a diuretic, which I later found out from the new doctor had that I was actually allergic to diuretics. But I went took this medication. It made me feel really weird, really crazy. I took it, and so I went back to my doctor. She's like, "Oh no, it's fine. It'll be like that for a couple days." I took this medication, and then I got like really sick. One day I could not see. Like it seemed almost like there was a fog, a blur, like a white, like someone had like a white cloth or something over my face, and I couldn't see anything. And I freaked out. So I told my husband, I can't see. I can't see. So I went back to the doctor, was talking to her again, and she just kind of blew me off again. Like, we'll talk about it next time you come in, and she'll leave. After that, I went and I was talking to a couple of my friends, and they were like, you really need to look for another PCM because she's just not really concerned about your health. She's not listening to you. I said, okay, you're correct. So I left that doctor. I went online, which I don't know if anybody knows. I'll probably do a video on that since I like to do the informative videos a lot, and show how you can actually switch your PCM to a new PCM online without having to call TRICARE or go in to talk to anyone. So I did make an ICE complaint about her because at first I thought, okay, well maybe once or twice now I went, I was like, oh, maybe she's rushing and she's behind on her other clients and she's trying to hurry up. But every single time I went to her, it was always the same thing. Every time. It was almost always the same thing. She would come in, hey, how you doing? Let me listen to you breathe. Okay, I'm gonna give you this medication, goodbye. And like half the time I would have to like ask her nurse, can you go ask her this? Because I never got a chance to ask her that. So, and she just never really seemed concerned about my health. So I went online and to the little beneficiary site and for TRICARE, and I changed my PCM. I went and started seeing this new doctor. She's amazing. I love her so much. If anyone ever comes PCS to Fort Bliss and they go to Mendoza, if there's a doctor named Kobo there, look her up. She is an amazing doctor. I love Miss Kobo. Dr. Kobo, shall I say. She's awesome. I actually felt weird the first time I went in because even though I had just saw the PCM I did have when I switched over to Kobo, I made another appointment, which was only about 2 or 3 days since I had went to the last doctor that was not listening. Dr. Kobo, I went in, I made an appointment. I went and I saw her. I sat down, I was telling her exactly what was going on with me. She was like, okay. So she's like, I'm gonna run some tests on you. I want to do a whole blood workup on you or whatever. She started talking to me about concerns about my thyroid as well because my mom has issues with thyroid. So she automatically wanted to do some testing on that, which is cool too. She went ahead, she did the testing on that. She started talking to me about the medications. She ended up telling me that the doctor had put me on the wrong medication and that it was not the right dosage and that I was never supposed to be taking, I forgot what she called them, diuretics, because I was allergic to them. It was in my chart. I was allergic to them and she was never supposed to give them to me, but I guess she really wasn't caring, just rushing through me, so it didn't really matter. So, Dr. Kobo switched on medication, the blood pressure medication. She's like, yeah, you need to take this blood pressure medication. She's like, you're a little bit young for this sort of stuff, but it's in your family history. I was like, yeah. She's like, I also see in the past, like, you've been to the cardiologist for like your heart and other things. I was like, yes. So she's like, okay, I'm gonna run some more tests, and then I want you to come back in like a week or two, and we're gonna talk about them. I was like, okay. This lady sat down, she talked with me, she wrote notes, she made like clear gestures. She was there with me for about 15 minutes or so, and that was the first time a doctor had ever been in that long with me since my husband been in the military. So that was really cool. All my concerns, sat down and talked with her about it. She explained it to me. She said, we're gonna work this out. So I came home. I was so scared to start taking this new medication that she gave me because of the medication that the old PCM had given me. It made me like really scared to take anything else. I'm like, what if I take this and I like go blind or something? But I decided to start trying it, and I immediately felt better with the medication she was giving me, which is really cool. I'm like, hey, cool, great. Immediately started feeling better. I went back to the doctor, and thank God, everything came back, and I did not have anything with thyroids. My thyroid is perfectly fine. Thank God for that. She everything else came back great. She did tell me that the blood pressure medication she put me on, it was working because my blood pressure had lowered or whatever, but that she was worried because the medication she had me on is something that they have just like a short-term medication. You're not supposed to have someone on that medication for a very long time. They don't really want anyone to max out 6 months to a year on the medication that I'm on. I can't remember the name of it. It's downstairs, like Mepropril or Amopile, some, I don't know. But yeah, you're not supposed to be on the medication long term. So she talked to me. She's like, I don't want you to get upset, but I'm going to talk to you about possible weight loss surgery, bariatric, making a referral for the bariatric clinic. I was like, I'm not really that big, like to be going to a bariatric clinic. I'm chunky. Got some chunks to me, some chunks, but I'm not really that big to be going to the bariatric clinic. She's like, okay, well, in your case, it's not so much as your weight, because according to regular little BMI charts, medical charts, I am morbidly obese. But it's because I'm short, and a lot of people know when it comes to like people of color, those BMI charts are like straight trash. Like they want you to be like 5'4", like 98 pounds or something. This is weird, and this is not gonna happen. With somebody that has more booty and boobs and stuff, it's just not gonna happen. But anyway, she's like, I want to refer you to the bariatric clinic, because if you have this surgery, this procedure, I can almost guarantee you that it's gonna lower your BMI, and besides your BMI, it's gonna definitely make your blood pressure more under control, because your blood pressure kind of jumps all over the place. It's like super high, then it's low, then it's super high. And she's like, this will stabilize your blood pressure. I really want you to consider this. So I went home, I thought about it. Then I went back to the doctor and I said, you know what? Okay, I'll take the referral to the bariatric clinic, and I'll go and, see what it's about. Not gonna hurt for me to go see. It doesn't mean I'm gonna be laid up on the table just because I go see, get information or whatever. So it's like, okay, cool, I'll get the info. So I started that process with the bariatric clinic, which wasn't too bad. I'll do a video on everything that I did with that, and in case somebody wants to actually go through bariatrics with TRICARE, and especially here at Fort Bliss, because Fort Bliss has the #1 bariatric surgeon and clinic in the world for military. It's a top rated, like #1. It's awesome. So that's the reason why I was like, I'm gonna get it done while I'm here, to help better myself so I can get off of this medication that I'm not supposed to be on for too long. Because what I'm really afraid of is after that time period is up, that I'm gonna have to try to get switched to a new medication, and I'm scared of what that medication is gonna cause me, health wise. When she tells me that I can go ahead and have this procedure done, and then she almost guarantees that I'm not gonna be on any sort of medication anymore. So that's the reason why I'm going to go look into the bariatric thing. Well, I'm going to go listen to them. I already have gone through the process. I haven't had the surgery yet. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get, there's something on my screen that's really bothering my nerves. Okay, there it goes. It's off now. But anyway, I'm going to talk about that, like the process I've gone through with that so far, and probably continue to take you guys on a journey whenever it starts back. Everything's kind of been put on hold because of this coronavirus pandemic that's going on right now. Let's see, here in El Paso, it started out, it spread so fast here. It's like, it started out with like one person was found positive. Then it was like, honest to God, like 3 days later, it was like 5 people. And then a week later, it was like 70 people. And then 2 weeks later, it's like 200 and something people. I don't know what the heck is going on. And then on Fort Bliss alone, Fort Bliss started out where they were just, it was one soldier that was from New York that had gotten here. Then all of a sudden you look and it's like 5 soldiers. Then you look and again, it's like 8 soldiers. And then the military told Fort Bliss to start reporting how many active positive cases they had on post. So they said that it made the military look weak. So they told them to stop, which I don't think was good for anybody that lives here, because we want to know how many positive cases we have around us, but whatever. So yeah, they stopped them from doing that. But Fort Bliss, kind of went down in a spiral after that. Honestly, we went to DEF CON Delta, and they locked most of the gates. The main large gate, Cassidy Gate, they have locked that bad boy. They have barricaded it. You cannot go in and out of Cassidy at all whatsoever. Um, Now we go through the Sheridan Gate and the Buffalo Soldier Gate. Those two gates we use now to go. Excuse me. In or out. We need to go in and out right now. The kids have not been in school here for about a month. They are trying to do homeschool, what they call distant learning. My youngest, of course, like I said, she's homeschooled, so it's pretty cool. I have all her stuff already set up for her to do. My oldest is still trying to work through the kinks. El Paso is very freaking messy with this school stuff. Like, they showed exactly how messy and how unorganized they are with this like distant learning thing here with the kids. It's freaking horrible. When I say horrible, I mean it's just ridiculous. Hold on, y'all. These lips is like needing some moisture. Anyway, when I say horrible, I mean like super horrible. Like, it's ridiculous. One day they'll be like, oh yeah, we're gonna use Schoology and we're gonna use this and that and it's gonna be fine. Then the next day, oh no, Schoology's not working, use Zoom. Zoom is gonna help your kids get this and that. They can do the video and talk to their teachers. Okay, great. Then the day I get a freaking email, oh yeah, because of security protocols, the teachers are told not to use Zoom anymore. I'm like, dude, make up your freaking mind. What the hell you want these kids to use so they can do this freaking work? Because the Schoology crap does not work ever. Now Zoom, which they could do video calling on, the teacher could explain things to them on Zoom. All of a sudden they can't use that. Like, El Paso is so messy. I'm so ready to go, y'all. We have 1 year left here. I am counting it down. I'm counting it down. I'm so ready to go from here. So they're still trying to work out all these kinks for school, which I think is weird, like just really crazy because it's been like 2.5, 3 weeks and they still ain't got nothing situated. So the kids have not been in school. El Paso had actually went to a stay-at-home thing. It's been there for about maybe 2.5 weeks now, where they don't want people to go out unless they got to go to the store or get the car repaired or to the doctor and stay home besides that. For Bliss just went there about a week and a half ago to like essential personnel only, what they call essential personnel, which basically is like just the basic people that need to, basic bare minimum people to keep Fort Bliss running. So 3 or 4 people in the office or whatever type of thing like that to keep everything going as it's supposed to go. But here's the thing. There are a lot of sergeants and stuff out here who are not following the military protocol, and they have like these soldiers still going in for PT, still going in for classes, because Fort Bliss has it where you're not supposed to have more than, I think it's 6 people in an area together, but they have to be 6 feet apart, no more than 6 feet close to each other. And they're not. They still have them doing PT in the morning, still have them waking up and meeting in the morning, still have them coming. And this is the sergeants that are doing this. It's not the military, it's sergeants that are doing it. So they're supposed to be at home and not go anywhere else, but they're not. Recently I think they've gotten a little more strict on it, so the sergeants not doing as much, so now they're staying home more often. My husband's been here a lot at home lately, which is pretty cool. I like having him here. He's been sleeping. He's been super lazy. He has a honey-do list and he ain't did nothing on that honey-do list at all. But he's been home. Actually, Fort Bliss has implemented other rules they're supposed to start today. We already had this curfew here on Bliss where you have to be home by 10 p.m. That's a curfew. You got to be in your house by 10. They started a stay-at-home rule today, which started today, where you're not supposed to be outside your house. No one is supposed to come to your house. If the name is not on the lease, they are not supposed to be at your home. You're not supposed to be anywhere besides in your front yard or your backyard, and that's it. You have to wear a mask, a cloth face mask, in whatever store it is you enter. You still have to be 6 feet away from people. No more than 5 people in a area together. Those are some of Fort Bliss's rules right now. El Paso, they still have their same stay-at-home rule, not to come out unless you're going for food or for like important items your house needs. The Walmart here only allows 5 people in Walmart at a time, so it's usually a huge crazy line outside, and only 5 people allowed to be in the line, and 5 people allowed to be inside the store. So yeah, I ain't been to Walmart. You go to the commissary here now. It's kind of crazy because they wanna you walk up, you have to show them your ID. After you show them your ID, then you walk up to another station and they check your temperature. After check your temperature, you have to go to another station. They gotta ask you medical questions. After that, you gotta go wash your hands, soap and water. After that, you get a cart that's been sanitized, and then you can go into the commissary. Yeah, so I've not really gone to any of those stores lately. I am getting a little stir crazy from being in the house so much. But I go out with my husband when he goes to the doctor. He has like therapy appointments, physical therapy appointments and stuff. So I'll ride with him to go to those. That's just me getting out of the house. My husband's downstairs singing. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Yeah, so I'll go with him to go out to go do that just to get out the house every once in a while. I mean, besides that, we've all just kind of been in the house eating, probably gaining some weight because we're just eating in the house. We just kind of relaxing and trying to enjoy our things. We were blessed enough that, because everything went crazy here. Everything went missing. There was no toilet paper, no water, no soap, no baby wipes, no diapers, no nothing. But I was lucky. It seemed like the week before all this chaos started, I had went to Sam's Club and went shopping anyway. And then my husband had picked up a couple of packets of toilet paper. We usually get 12 packs. So we had like 12 packs of toilet paper. And then all this stuff happened. So now it's like, oh yeah, you only get like 2 packages of meat at the commissary or at the Walmart or wherever they're shopping. I'm just like, dude, 2 packs of meat? Like, most of these military families have like 4, 5, 7 kids. Like, what the hell are they gonna do with 2 packs of meat? Like, what are they gonna feed with that? That's like one meal. I don't know. I'm glad I just got my 2 plus my husband. We're pretty good. We're fully stocked. We have plenty of cans in our pantry. We got plenty of food in the freezer and the refrigerator. We're comfortable. We're in our house, air conditioner, TV, Wi-Fi, food. We're just chilling in the house. Of course, it gets annoying after being in your house for so long after a while. But we're surviving. You do have to have your ID whenever you try to get on post here because they have actually restricted all of the visitor passes. And anyone being in your car does not have a military ID is not allowed to come on the post. So you do not have an active duty or a active duty dependence ID, you're not allowed to come on the post, and they will not let you come on post right now. They check everyone's ID in the car now. They used to not do that. It used to be like if the driver had an ID, then everything was cool. But now it's like they used to get everybody's ID in the car. Excuse me. Yeah. So like I said, everything's been pretty crazy. I'm trying to get my life together, get my situations together, and try to get back to doing my videos like I am. This is a super long video already. It's like 26 minutes of just me talking. So if you guys have made it through that, you see why life's been all crazy and all over the place. Oh, and not to mention my mom had a second surgery about a week and a half after the first surgery she had, because when they got the results back, they found out that she had thyroid cancer. So they went to remove the other half. They had only removed half when she had the first surgery. They did the second surgery. She had it done about a week and a half ago. They took out the second part. So now she has to do like some radiation therapy, and then hopefully everything will be okay. So I feel bad because I'm not able to be there for her while she's having this stuff done. She's my mom, so she's like my best friend. So I'm always been there for her. So not being there for her, it's kind of hard for me right now. But my aunts and stuff are there for her, and she knows that, if I could be there, I would. So trying to keep positive about that. But like I said before, military doesn't want us to go more than 250 miles. And she knows I love her. I'm gonna try to get there as soon as I can. But anyway, you guys, yeah, so as you can see, it's been a lot going on with me. I'm still here. I'm still breathing. I'm gonna start doing my videos again. I'm gonna do a video probably after this one. I'm gonna talk about the bariatric clinic and the weight loss surgery and the steps you need to do here at Fort Bliss if you're coming here to have this procedure done. The procedure and the steps and stuff are different at each base. Some require more, some require less. It just depends on where you're located at and what base you're at whenever you're doing the weight loss surgery with track hair. So yeah, on that note, I'm going to end this video. I'm going to say thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right.